Born to a Kashmiri family in Amritsar on the 22nd of May 1878, Ghulam Muhammad went on to earn the title of the Great Gama and to be remembered as the greatest wrestler of all time. The great feat of strength of Gama was in the year 1902, when in his 20s he was able to lift a stone weighing 2,645 pounds. A strength that went on to inspire martial arts legend Bruce Lee. When the rock was shifted much later to a museum, it took nearly 25 men to do what the Gama could do alone. Gama made his athletic debut when he entered a strongman competition in Jodhpur. He finished amongst the top 15. No mean feat considering the fact that the competition had more than 400 professional wrestlers in attendance. By the time he turned 10, Gama was already winning domestic tournaments and would go on to have a career spanning over 50 years, in which he would remain undefeated. Before becoming the great he was, the Gama followed a rigorous training schedule to discipline himself. He would do 5,000 squats and 3,000 standing push-ups, and then wrestle with 40 wrestlers in his arcade. Gama's diet included 2 gallons of milk per day, mixed with 1.5 pound of crushed almond paste and fruit juice. Gama's first major bout came in 1895, when he turned 17, and challenged the Indian wrestling champion Raheem Bakhsh Sultaniwala. Towering at 7 feet tall, Raheem was an experienced champion with an impressive career run. Gama, on the other hand, was a 5 feet 7 inch tall amateur, trying to make it big in the wrestling world. Their match lasted for hours and ended in a draw, while catapulting Gama to the limelight. The wrestler would go on to face all of India's major wrestlers and end up defeating them easily. In 1910 Gama travelled to England to challenge Western wrestlers. In London, Gama threw an open challenge that he could defeat any 3 wrestlers under 30 minutes regardless of their weight division. However, nobody dared to take the challenge. Gama then managed to defeat the American champion Benjamin Rolle in just 1 minute and 40 seconds. After that, Gama challenged 2 times world heavyweight champion Stanislaus Zbyszko, and world heavyweight freestyle champion Frank Gotch, saying that if he's unable to defeat them, he'd pay them the prize money and go home. During their first bout, Zbyszko spent most of his time running away and defending himself from Gama. The match ended in a draw. The date for one more fight was fixed, but Zbyszko didn't turn up. Gama was declared the winner by default. Gama then returned to India and faced Rustam behind Raheem Bakhsh one more time. And this time, Gama won. Post-partition, the wrestler went to settle in Lahore, Pakistan. He lived on Moni Road, where also lived a Hindu community. The world's greatest wrestler left the world in a miserable condition, after suffering heart-related conditions. Just a day after his 82nd birthday, the wrestler lost his bout with life and died on the 23rd of May 1960.